Are you looking for some romance anime where the girl's hopelessly in love with someone who doesn't notice her? Well, you're in luck because we have compiled a list of the top 10 romance anime where the girl is down bad. Number 10, Kubo Won't Let Me Be Invisible.
なんか久保さんぼーっとしてるような。
ごめんね、ちょっとフラフラしちゃってて。
Starting off as an anime that makes us wish we were Junta Shirashi, a high schooler whose sole ambition is to relish his adolescence. However, this aspiration proves to be challenging, as Shirashi is practically unseen by his classmates, and even his educators often overlook him. There's even a circulating rumor that spotting him brings good fortune, but it's not over for him yet because there's one person that sees him.
白石くんの手、冷たくて気持ちいいね。
What makes this series stand out is actually its characters. The storyline is also top-notch because it's not every day we get a show with a strong female lead. You might also think that there's going to be a lot of ecchi or fan service like Nagatoro, but that isn't the case here. It's great at connecting with you, and you might even be surprised you see yourself in Junta's shoes. Number 9, Love Tyrant.
顔に乗るなっていつも言っておる。
When a strange girl named Guri comes knocking at Saiji Ano's door, he quickly finds himself thrust into a world of romantic troubles. Misinterpreting Guri's desperate claim that she will perish if she doesn't kiss someone within 24 hours as a declaration of love, Saiji ends up kissing the adorable intruder who has barged into his home. In reality, this costumed Cupid is the holder of a kiss note, a device that ensures any two people whose names she inscribes will share a kiss and become a couple.
何撮ってんだ。早く出てけ。出ないと。ほら来ちゃった。悲鳴が聞こえたけど、どうした。
Don't take Love Tyrant seriously because it doesn't even take itself seriously. The entire thing is wild, and the characters are crazy to watch. I mean, even everything they do is hilarious. Because when do you ever see a guy kiss a stranger who came banging on his door? It's perfect if you want to chill and have a laugh. Number 8, Good Luck Girl.
ここが気持ちいいよ。ちょい、お前、やめろ。あ。
The MC's gonna need a lot of luck with what's about to happen. Our girl Ichiko Sakura is a 16-year-old high schooler who has always been pretty lucky throughout her life. This is due to her body possessing an extraordinary amount of fortune energy, which draws from its surroundings, causing the world to fall out of balance. To address this, a god of misfortune named Momoji is dispatched to the human realm with a mission to target Ichiko. You might first think that Good Luck Girl is similar to Kami-sama Kiss, where the comedy is quite subtle, but that's where you're wrong because it's just full of comedy and humor. Not only that, but there's trope after trope after trope, and they don't use them in a cringe and generic manner. Of course, it also has a bit of seriousness that every rom-com series needs. Number 7, Shimoneta. I would literally get life in prison if vulgar language was outlawed. 16 years after the law for public order and morals and healthy child raising outlawed exactly that in Japan. Tenukichi Okuma enrolled in the nation's top elite public moral schools, and he's soon invited to join the anti-societal organization by its founder Ayame Kajo. Tricked into membership by Ayame, Tenukichi might just become a criminal. Worst of all, his target is his crush.
ちょうどいいところで会いましたわ。今日は奥間くんのために私の愛がたっぷ 入った特製ドリンクを作ってきましたのよ。
Shimoneta definitely popped off as one of the best comedy anime to be released back in 2015. I mean, the concept is super unique, and there's a bit of romance to spice things up. Unlike other comedy anime, the cast of characters also isn't forgettable and is actually impressively well written. Sure, there are other comedy anime like Nichouju that also do a good job of making a school setting funny, but Shimoneta is totally immature in a good way. Number 6, Saikano.
は知り合いの歌先輩じゃなく作家の霞歌子にもらいたいから。
そうなら今は霞ヶ丘歌葉のサインをつけてあげるわ。あなたの体中に。
Ever wondered what it would be like to create a visual novel? Well, Tomoya Aki is an otaku who has a dream. His dream is to create the best visual novel game ever. The main heroine for this game and the inspiration for this dream is a background character named Megumi Kato. To complete the game on schedule, he must enlist the help of his anime enthusiast professional friends who are somewhat skeptical about his choice of main heroine.
歌先輩。
なに智也くん。
俺何か怒らせるようなこと言ったかな。
大丈夫よ。別に何も気にしてないから。
嘘だよねそれ。
Visual novel fans, rejoice. There's finally an anime made for you. There's also not only one, not two, but three waifus. From the tsundere to the obvious girl who'd win, there's something for everyone. Since there's a hint of harm, of course, there's going to be fan service because even one of the girls does provocative anime art, if you know what I mean. So if it sounds like something you'd like to try, give it a shot. Number 5, Ao-chan Can't Study.
堀江
そこばっかりじゃなくて他にもあるでしょ。
いいの？
今さら今許可取る？
Same, Ao-chan. Same. I didn't even know the word study existed. During her kindergarten years, Ao Haori wrote a brief self-introduction, a decision she soon regretted because her father was a writer of erotic novels. Ao's goal is to attend a prestigious university to distance herself from her father, but she encounters Takumi Kijima during their freshman year of high school. Ao struggles to evade Takumi and frequently envisions them as a couple, all because of her dad.
話しかけてくれていい人だと思う。よし、完璧。だけど私にとっては
Just from Ao's father writing those kind of novels, you already know there's going to be a lot of fan service and ecchi scenes, which some of you might like. But what's interesting is that it doesn't feel forced and is not overwhelming. They scattered it all throughout the series, and it's not like High School DxD where you see watermelons every episode. So surprisingly, it actually feels like a rom-com. Number 4, Saitokai Yakuni Domo.
そんなにじっと見るな。会長が書いたんでしょ。てか何照れてるんですか?
This is basically a vanilla prison school. On this first day of high school at the formerly all-girl Osai Private Academy, Takatoshi Tsuda is called out for his untidy uniform by the student council president, Shino Amakusa. As an apology for causing Takoshi to be late for his first class, and stating that the council requires a male perspective to cater to the newly admitted boys, Shino proposes that he take on the role of vice president of the student council.
いや、今日は多い日でな。立っても座っても辛い。じゃあ仕方ないですね。インタビュー始めます。失礼します。
My boy already reached the top on the first day of school. It has the usual tropes and cliches that you see in other rom-com anime, but what sets it apart is its puns. These jokes will totally catch you off guard, and seeing how R-rated some of them can become. The animation clearly has that 2000s vibe, and it's quite enjoyable to watch. Number 3, My Dress-Up Darling.
見えてますよ。隠してください。
っていうか、今日付き合ってくれたお礼しなきゃな。みたいな。もっとエロいやつのが良かった?
By watching this anime, you realize that all you need to score a girlfriend is how to make clothes. Haunted by a past incident involving a friend who disapproved of his affection for traditional dolls, our boy Gojo discovers that there's someone who loves what he does. It all began when he met Marin Kitagawa, and now they're on a journey to make the best cosplays ever.
困ってないっつーの。
はい。
Now, this is an anime that has a 10 out of 10 execution. I mean, My Dress-Up Darling became one of the most popular rom-com series, not only because of Marin and the fan service, but because of how wholesome it can be too. The animation is also top-notch, and it's better than most anime in this genre. The problem I have with the series is that, why does it have to be him and not me? Number 2, Mushoku Tensei.
死んじゃうね。このままだと自分じゃ脱げないんだ。脱がせてよ。
When a 34-year-old underachiever gets run over by a bus, his story doesn't end there. Reincarnated in a new world as an infant, Rudy will seize every opportunity to live the life he's always wanted. Armed with new friends, some freshly acquired magical abilities, and the courage to do the things he's always dreamed of, he's embarking on an epic adventure, with all of his past experience intact.
そしたら僕も下品になってルディったら僕に何人産ませたいのなんて聞き返してルディはくすりと笑ってたくさんかななんて言って僕の衣服を脱がせて
It's both amusing and ironic that in 2021, after being introduced to some of the most generic and cliched isekais, we got one that was a banger. Mushoku Tensei's light novel is the grandfather of isekai, and it basically started the entire reincarnating to another world trope. The characters are super well written, and aside from the sus season 1, the rest is nothing but spectacular. It has the best world building out of any anime in my opinion, and the character development was done so well it felt too realistic. Number 1, Kaguya-sama.
腹減ってるんだろうこれを食え
If you're dumb, you'll never find love in this series. At the Tsuchin Academy, Mikuyi Shirogane and Kaguya Shinomiya are the smartest students. Miyuki is the school's number 1, but the student council president, while Shinomiya is number 2 and the vice president. But what happens when they both secretly like each other? Well, love becomes war and the battle of geniuses begins.
色を合わせるまでは簡単なのですが、その後が大変で。
その後ちょっと待ってくださいその先なんてないんです一体何をしたんですか
When it comes to delivering romance, there's nothing that can beat this one. It's unique and funny, and that narrator just makes things better. It's rare to see a rom-com series that has more than one season, but Kaguya-sama seems to keep going on after 3 whole seasons. It has the plot, the comedy, the amazing writing, and best of all, some insanely memorable characters. So that's why Kaguya-sama is number 1 in our list of the top 10 romance anime where girl is down bad.